Have you ever tried to really read an IRS form, mortgage papers, or maybe a student loan application? It's just a bunch of government language and legalese, like this quote I just pulled off the IRS website. Look at this. It reads, applying for enrollment is voluntary. However, providing the information requested on that form is a requirement to obtain the benefit of enrollment. Any idea what that meant? Most people never really know what they're actually signing, and that can really be a problem. And now, finally, a big push to put all that paperwork into plain language. But it's not a dumbing down, actually. Many say it's a smart move by the federal government. Finally, it's our cover story tonight. Here's Primetime's Jeff Atkinson.
Signs are in plain English. They have to be. Otherwise, there'd be chaos in the streets. How come we can't have plain language in the tax returns and applications and forms we have to fill out? It's a universal feeling.
Because they use the language that isn't American language, it seems like. They just use a lot of legal terms instead of plain English for people.
I don't know what grade level they make them for, but obviously it's beyond me, so it is sometimes sort of very difficult to figure out.
English professor Deborah Bosley of UNC Charlotte believes it shouldn't be that way.
Because I think we have a civil right as citizens to understand the information provided to us by our government.
Congress has passed, and the president is expected to sign soon, the Plain Writing Act of 2010. It requires Uncle Sam start churning out public documents like tax returns, college aid applications, VA forms, written in ordinary, simple English.
The problem is rampant. Information has been made so complex that only experts, and even they, can't always understand federal information. And
for example, she says an AARP survey found more than half of seniors didn't take advantage of benefits and services that they deserved because they couldn't understand the information that was provided to them.
It's critical for all of us to be able to understand information.
Dr. Bosley, an English professor and a member of the board of the Center for Plain Language, a nonprofit citizens advocacy group in Washington, showed us examples of how something as complicated as a proxy statement, through plain language and using graphs, can be made easier to understand. The government and companies can save money, she says, embracing plain English. Think about how many fewer calls they'd have to take, or how many fewer mistakes there might be when the information people read, they understand. And there's more.
The ability for people to understand information increases trust. Trust increases customer loyalty, and customer loyalty increases profits.
For Primetime, Jeff Atkinson, WBTV on your side.
President Obama is expected to sign the bill, the Office of Management and Budget, which will give guidance to federal agencies and report to Congress on compliance.